Our topic for today is solving two-step word problems involving operations on fractions. So we must be able to add, subtract, multiply, and divide fractions and solve two-step word problems involving operations on fractions. How to add and subtract fractions? To add and subtract fractions, make sure that the bottom numbers or the denominators are the same. If they are unlike terms, you need to make the denominator same first. Then add or subtract the top numbers or the numerators. Then copy the common denominator. Last step, simplify the fraction if needed. How to multiply and divide fractions? To multiply fractions, first multiply the top numbers or the numerators. Second, multiply the bottom numbers or the denominators. And last step, simplify the fraction if needed. Take note, if mixed number, you need to convert to improper fractions. To divide fractions, first, turn the second fraction upside down or just find the reciprocal. Step 2, multiply the first fraction by the reciprocal. And last step, simplify the fraction if needed. Take note, if mixed number, need to convert also to improper fractions. How to solve two-step word problems involving operations on fractions? To solve two-step word problems, first, circle the important information. So you need to circle the numbers and important phrases that ask questions. The number sentences needed to solve these equations are hidden in those asking questions. Identify the first and second questions needed to solve. Second, distinguish the two parts of the problem. First, identify the first step of the first part of the word problem. Then write a number sentence and solve. Last step, use the answer from the first step solution to the whole problem. So you're going to use the answer from the first question to help you solve the next equation. What operation does the second question require? Check your work by explaining your reasoning. What was the question answered? And is the answer reasonable for the question being asked? So you need to check your answer. For example, we have problem here. Kamal had $12. He spent 2/5 of the money on 2 notebooks. How much did each notebook cost? So we need to find the important information. We have $12, the 2/5 of money that was for 2 notebooks. So we're going to draw the model. We know that the money is $12 and 2/5. We have 2 shaded and 5 portion of the diagram. So this is 2/5. 2/5 of 12, that is $4.80. So the cost of 2 notebooks is $4.80. But we're looking only for 1 notebook. How are we going to find 1 notebook? Very good. We're going to divide $4.80 divided by 2. It will be $2.40. So each notebook costs $2.40. Another example. Halima made 45 sandwiches. 3/5 of the sandwiches were tuna sandwiches. The rest were egg sandwiches. We have 2 questions here. How many tuna sandwiches did Halima make? And the second question, how many egg sandwiches did Halima make? So we have here the 45 sandwiches, 3/5 of tuna, and the rest were egg sandwiches. So we're going to make diagram 3 out of 5. So 3 shaded out of 5 portion. It is 45 sandwiches. This 3 shaded is for tuna sandwiches. So 3/5 of the total sandwiches are tuna. So to find how many tuna sandwiches, we're going to take 3/5 of 45 or 3/5 times 45. So as you can see here, we can simplify 45 and 5 by dividing 5. So 45 divided by 5 is 9. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So the remaining numbers, we have 3 times 9 over 1. So 3 times 9 is 27 over 1 is equal to 27. So Halima made 27 tuna sandwiches. Second question, how are we going to find the egg sandwiches? So we know that 45 the total and 27 were tuna sandwiches. So we're going to find this egg sandwiches. So 45 minus 12 is equal to 18. So Halima made 18 egg sandwiches. Next example. Ahmad had 28 marbles. 4/7 of them were blue and the rest were yellow. Then he bought another 9 blue marbles. First question, how many blue marbles did he have at first? Second question, how many blue marbles did he have in the end? We have here 28 marbles, 4/7, and 9. So we're going to make a model 4/7. So it means 4 out of 7 were blue, and the rest, it means the 3 rest blocks will be for yellow. So altogether we have 28 marbles. So this is the 4 over 7. So we need to take 4/7 of 28. So 4/7 of 28 means 4 over 7 times 28. So we can simplify 28 and 7 by dividing by 7. 28 divided by 7 is 4. 7 divided by 7 is 1. So we have numbers left. 4 times 4 over 1 is equal to 16 over 1 equals 16. So 16 blue marbles at first. Next, let's find how many blue marbles did he have in the end. You can see here, he bought another 9 blue marbles. So at first, having 16, we just add up by 9. So 16 plus 9 is equal to 25. So he had 25 blue marbles in the end. Last example. Fatin baked 1,200 cookies. 150 were burned. Then she sold 2/3 of the remaining cookies. How many cookies did Fatin sell? So we have here 1,200, 150 were burned, and 2/3 of the remaining cookies. So we're going to draw model. So these are altogether 1,200 cookies. These 150 were burned. Okay? So we're going to find how many cookies were left. Of course, if it is burned, we already throw the cookies. So how to find how many cookies are left? So we're going to minus 1,200 minus 150 is 1,050 cookies were not burned. So this figure is 1,050. And the total remaining cookies, we're going to take the 2/3. So 2/3 of 1,050, it means 2/3 times 1,050. So as you can see, here we can simplify 3 and 1,050 by dividing 3. 1,050 divided by 3 is 350, and 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. So what's left? We have 2 times 350 over 1 is equal to 700 over 1 equals 700. It means Fatin sold 700 cookies. So what did you learn to this lesson? You learn how to solve two-step word problems involving operations on fractions. To sum up our lesson, to solve two-step word problems, circle the important informations, distinguish the two parts of the problem, choose the answer from the first step solution to the whole problem.